Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today is Monday, October the 5th, and the Taxman Cometh, and Duchess Kate's Uncle Gary tells H&M to shut the F up. Disclaimer, full disclaimer can be found in the description below, and thank you for watching and commenting. Thank you for your support and being a part of our community. All right, the first article we have is from The Sun. Mega bill. Prince Harry faces huge tax bill unless he takes break from £11 million California mansion he owns with Meghan Markle. Although I think it was in Meghan's name and not in Harry's at all. So the Duke of Sussex, who moved to Los Angeles with Meghan Markle and their son Archie in May, will be legally obliged to pay taxes in the county once he has lived there for 183 days. It means Harry, 36, has now been in the U.S. for at least 151 days, just weeks away from the 183-day mark. Top LA tax lawyer David Holt said, "You can safely assume that someone at the Internal Revenue Service is looking very closely at him. This is going to be a big deal." Harry now faces both U.S. federal and California taxes under the Internal Revenue Service's Substantial Presence Test, the Mail on Sunday reports. It requires any foreigner who spends 183 days in the country during a 3-year period to pay U.S. taxes on worldwide earnings. It's going to be a monumental bill. One tax expert said Harry's bill could be monumental and could open up a can of worms for the royal family because the IRS will want to know all of his sources of income. It's going to be a problem. Now, that's not just this Netflix deal, but any monies that he might have received in gifts from Prince Charles, any trust funds from his mother, savings accounts, or other assets that he has in the UK. This will also be with Meghan as well. This means the royal books will be open to scrutiny. The U.S. taxman is far more zealous than its U.S. counterpart. Harry would be exempt from paying taxes if he entered the U.S. on a diplomatic visa. But if it was a 0-1 visa for people with extraordinary abilities, and remember he was going to try to get in under the Invictus Games charity, then he will be liable for the same taxes as everyone else in the U.S. Mr. Holt said if Harry has been in the U.S. for 183 days straight, then he's done. One accountant explained, Meghan is a U.S. taxpayer and her situation hasn't changed, but Harry will have to tell the IRS about every penny he's received. That includes paying gift tax on any monetary gifts he receives from Charles, and he will have to show any other source of income, including the trust fund set up from Princess Diana. Daily Mail says, this is something else. But anyway, going back to this for just a moment. So he's going to have to pay taxes in the U.S. and in the UK. And we know that he had set up his offices in the UK, and that was probably to get a tax break. So his charities may be registered there, but being that he's lived here for 183 days, he's going to have dual taxes to pay. And I know that they were trying to set up some of their accounts and register them with Flim Flam out of Delaware, which is supposed to give them a tax break, but he's still going to have a lot to pay. And any monies that his dad gave him for security, just to get by for house down payment, any of that is going to have to be claimed on those taxes. And then if he doesn't have the house in his name, not sure what he's going to do. He may have to file separately from Meghan. Being that she's not a UK citizen, I don't know, and she didn't live there very long this year, and actually was only there for a couple of weeks, if she'll have to pay both. So, I know you guys probably heard this about Kate's Uncle Gary. Remember the guy that was the cool uncle that poor Kate, whenever she was getting engaged to Prince William, they talked about Crazy Gary, the uncle in Ibiza, that liked to party and all. But I think this is one time that they can all be grateful that he stood up for her. Daily Mail says, exclusive, the Duchess of Cambridge Uncle Gary Smith tells Harry and Meghan to shut the F up as he brands them Muppets. craving attention and says Prince has lost all respect after structural racism in Britain's speech. This is by Claudia Joseph. The Duchess of Cambridge's uncle has criticized the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for interfering in British politics from the other side of the Atlantic. Gary Goldsmith, who is the brother of Kate's mother, Kate Middleton, branded Harry and Meghan Muppets craving attention. And there's a picture of them. And this was a post that he made with such important stuff going on in the world. Still, these two Muppets are craving attention. Please shut the F up and bring up your child and stop talking, let alone demanding. So, very good post there, Uncle Gary. We appreciate that too. So, he's telling them, stay out of politics, stay out of doing all these speeches and worrying about what everybody else is doing and telling us how we're supposed to travel. And take care of Archie. We don't even see him. Is Archie okay? You've said that you're so popular that you're not able to even take him out for mommy and me dates, that you're not able to take him out places like a normal child. And you seem so focused on being the most famous influencer in the world that are you sure that he's getting the attention that he needs? He doesn't have any other family except his grandmother, and not sure how often he sees her now. But can you imagine being a small child and you don't grow up with any sense of family? It's one thing for Meghan Markle to walk away from her family and to disown them the way she has. But little Archie is an innocent child, and it's not fair to him that she uses him as a pawn in her game and seeks vengeance on the royal family because they wouldn't allow her to get her way in everything. Harry, you have lost our love and respect. Meghan, you are wrong. Now, hush, please. We are kind of busy saving lives and an economy. So, good for Gary. Says that Gary is 55. He's currently self-isolating after holidaying in Ibiza. Spoke out about the Duchess. Lost her latest high court battle with the Mail on Sunday. Oh, here's something else I want to share with you. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's it. That's going to be the next one. But what do you guys think about Uncle Gary? I think it's fabulous because we know that Kate certainly can't speak out. She can't say anything. And she's put up with so much mental and verbal abuse from Meghan and, causing her all kinds of stress and anxiety and the things that she said about Kate and how she brings up her kids and that she wasn't very friendly to her. Well, Kate is a wonderful mother. She and William have 3 beautiful children, and we can see how well-adjusted, how intelligent, and how smart, kind, and caring that they are. So, Meghan, you're the one that doesn't need to be talking about anybody else and how they should raise their family. In fact, we want you to go away and not talk at all. We don't want to hear anything you have to say. Anything you have to say only matters in your mind with the other personalities that you have going on up there. And Harry, just stand down. Don't do what she says. Don't go in and do these different videos. The more you guys are involved in these, the more you look foolish, the more you look like a spoiled, petulant children, that you look like millennials that have a chip on their shoulder and have a sense of entitlement. And we really just want you to go away. We don't want to hear what you have to say. Nobody cares. We want you to stop hurting people and stop telling everybody else what to do. You're an embarrassment to Her Majesty the Queen and the rest of the members of the royal family. What you've done is inexcusable. It's a shame that you can't see what you've done and that you're so brainwashed, or maybe you were this person all along, Harry. I don't know. Harry, is that who you really were? Either way, we want you to leave. We want all of the titles removed. Yes, we've got the military title removed for the Royal Marines, Captain General, but that's just the start. Her Majesty, royal family, please continue to shut them down, to take these things away. Don't make us all wait until the end of March before you punish them further or take away their titles. It's enough. Enough is enough. Can you not see the cry of the people? You should care about what your people of your country have to say, how they feel about this. You're there to represent them, and they're just making a mockery out of all of this, and it needs to stop. And it seems as though that you or Parliament would be the only people who would be able to shut it down. I don't know what Princess Charles is doing, but it seems like he doesn't have the ability, the strength to stand up and do what needs to be done. And it's going to come down to you. I know he's your grandson, but it really needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. Thank you, Uncle Gary, for speaking out on Kate's behalf. Thank you for putting them back in their place. We all applaud you and are grateful that you spoke out on her behalf. Wishing you all a wonderful week. I've got another video I'm getting ready to put audio to, so I'll see you all real soon. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll do that as well. And please share it with a friend who you think may be interested. I love you all, and I appreciate you. Don't forget to leave your comments. Have a great day, everyone.